Welcome to the Jolly Roger. My name's Chef Brian, and today we're going to be making frittatas. As a layman term goes, we're going to do like an egg muffin type deal. So I got a little oil in my pan. I got some cheese, some garlic, green onions, a little bit of shallot that we had left over. Basically, we took everything that we had in our refrigerator and throwing it into this dish. We have some leftover taco meat, and we have about 10 eggs that that I already scrambled up, and some bell pepper. So my pan's hot. We're gonna dump in our bell pepper and then our green onion and our shallot. We're gonna let these saute for a little bit, and then we'll add in our meats, the shallot, and get that warmed up. We had a little oil. I use avocado, but you're welcome to use any oil that you want. We're gonna put a little bit of salt and some pepper. The salt's gonna help pull out the moisture and let these cook a little bit faster. It's just a touch, not a whole lot. Because we have seasoning already on our leftover taco meat. That was almost bad. A little bit of pepper. Give it a little stir. And then we can add in our taco meat. And I'm not adding a whole bunch of it. I'm gonna add just a little bit. And then I have a baking sheet. It's a muffin tin. And this is kind of like a prep meal. So what we're gonna do with these frittatas is we're gonna wrap them in parchment paper when we're done, and we're gonna put them in the freezer. So when you wake up in the morning, and you can do this on a Saturday or a Sunday, but then your breakfast is already done, and you can go ahead and take that, pop it in the microwave for 1 to 2 minutes, heat it up, and then you have breakfast. So that's kind of our idea of a meal prep. And these are amazingly good. And you can add whatever you want to it. You can add mushrooms, anything that's left over, you can throw it into this. It's kind of like a stir fry. That's another way of getting your leftovers or leftover vegetables saved from being thrown away before they go bad. But we're gonna heat this up. I'll add my garlic here in a minute, and we'll see you in a couple minutes. It's time to add in our garlic, and we're gonna cook this for about 30 to 45 seconds until it becomes fragrant. And once it's become fragrant, what we're gonna do is gonna turn the heat off so we don't burn it. Get this thoroughly mixed, and then we're gonna take our muffin tin here, and we're gonna add a little bit of cheese. Matter of fact, I'm gonna kill the heat. We're gonna let that stew. So I'm gonna take our cheese. This is just a blended mix of cheese. You can use cheddar, pepper jack. Pepper jack would be really good for this. This is just kind of like a Mexican blend to kind of go with our taco seasoning. Also, if you want a link to our taco seasoning, I can put it right up there. And check that out after this video. So we're just gonna put a little bit of cheese in the bottom of this, and then each one. And then we'll add in our filling, which is our pepper and taco meat. And then we're gonna pour our eggs over top of that, and then add a little bit of cheese. And I have my oven at 350, and we're gonna bake this until our cheese is done, or our eggs are done. All right, now that I got cheese in my pan, we're gonna take our meat and our peppers, and we're just gonna add a little bit to each one. And we don't wanna go too crazy, because we gotta add eggs to this. And once I get all of our mixture in, I'll show you the eggs, and then we'll top it with some more cheese. All right, now that we got our meat and our cheese in the bottom, we're gonna just go ahead and add in our egg. And you don't wanna overfill these. I have 10 eggs here, which I thought would be enough for 12. It looks like we're gonna be needing a little bit more. Hopefully. So, let me get this done, and I'll see you in just a minute. Now that our eggs are full, you don't want to go above the rim, because we're gonna have to be picking this up and moving it in the oven. You don't want raw egg everywhere. So we're going to add a little bit more cheese to the top, and this will help adhere the egg when it's done cooking and keep everything together. Now I did want to make a mention. I did put cooking spray cooking oil, and my goodness, allergies. Excuse me. Put cooking spray into our muffin tin here, and that was just to help our eggs when they get done to release from the muffin pan. And that is it. We'll bake these and check them and pull them out when they're done. But this is a great way to prep and save on money with, using all the vegetables that you buy, and it doesn't matter really what you put in here. It could be sausage, you could do it instead of hamburger meat, you could do turkey, you could do chicken. So I mean, this is an all around good, versatile dish. So I'm gonna pop this in the oven. I'm gonna do it really slowly so I don't spill anything. So pull you out. I'll pull you back when these are done. We can do a taste test. All right, I wanted to let y'all know and show you how to tell if these are done. We do what's called a little jiggle test. And if you have uncooked egg, you'll see it jiggle a little bit. And that's how you know to go a little bit longer. When they got close to being almost done, I was doing it about 1 to 2 minutes, and then I would check 1 to 2 minutes because you don't want to overcook these. I'm gonna let these cool. They did puff up, and if you let them cool, they will actually settle down and come back down. And we'll let them cool for a few minutes, and then we'll pull one out and take a picture and do a taste test. All right, see you in a minute. I pulled them out of the oven. I showed you how you can tell that they're done. We let these sit for about 15 minutes. And as you can see, they kind of pull away from the side, so it's gonna make it a little bit easier to pop these out. And just like that, we have these little egg muffins. So we're gonna take a picture, do a taste test. And I wanted to explain, you take these out, you let them sit. You can put them in your refrigerator, get them a little bit chilly, and then wrap them with parchment paper, and then put them in a Ziploc bag, put them in your freezer, and then when you wake up, get ready for work, pop one out, pop in the microwave for 1.5 to 2 minutes. I think a good serving size would be about 2 per person. Also, if you didn't want to do it in a muffin pan, you can do it in a cast iron skillet, and then you'd have a big pie of it, and you could slice it up and do it that way. I just like the look of the mini version, so. I'll bring you back for a taste test.
On the go.
On the go. Oh boy. All right, so we're finished. I'm gonna put a little bit of hot sauce on mine. You're welcome to go ahead and dig in. It's Lynn's favorite time. But these are perfect for on the go. It's kind of like having your own little Jimmy Dean little breakfast things that you buy that are in the frozen section. So you're kind of making your own. But a little bit of hot sauce.
That's perfect.
The peppers, the leftover taco meat. So it's a great way to use your leftovers and just whatever you have in your refrigerator, throw it in there. So I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and we'll see you Friday. Y'all take care. Deuce. I think this is gonna be a good video.
Yeah, it's really good.